You guys, we are so incredibly back with another gig economy video. We're talking about if Zifty is actually better than DoorDash. Enjoy my on-the-spot narration of how this chaotic ass day went. But yeah, guys, got that Shipt order for after this catering offer, and don't forget to text your customer and keep them updated throughout the whole thing. And put their address in your tip map. Don't forget to do all that stuff. And let's get this catering order picked up. So before I even started today's shift, I had those two tips loaded. I don't know if you guys saw, but they totaled $18.05. And I also got $10 because they spent 3 whole generations inside of the store waiting for the order. So they added $10 to it. So we're starting off with an insane beginning. Like $74, I'm sorry, to start the day. Like, what? What a ridiculous start to the day, man. We had the tips from yesterday, the $18. We had the extra $10 from the catering order. So that catering order was like $57. Then we had that $28 tip load in at the same time. And I'm taking this Shipt order right now. We're like over $100 in 2 hours, guys. What the fuck? And for some mystical reason, Shipt is adding like random amounts of cents to the order. So it was $8.19 and then increased to $8.35. But besides the point, now we got this insane stack here. So I got those 2 Shipt orders you guys are seeing, the 2 $6 ones. And then while I was headed to the store, I had a Roadie offer that was from the CVS that just so happened to be inside of the Target. So I was able to shop for the 2 Shipt orders, pick up the Roadie order while I was in the store, drop off the Roadie order, and then drop off the 2 Shipt orders, which one of those Shipt orders included a $15 tip for your boy. Got $150 in 3 hours. What is happening today, bro? Today is insane. And you guys are witnessing history for this video. This is the only time of the whole video where I just took one order and then dropped it off, and that was it. Didn't bundle it with anything, didn't stack it with anything. So we got this okay Spark Shop at Walmart, $26.92. And as you guys can see, I got these 2 Shipt orders as I was walking out of the store too. So I was able to drop off this Spark order, little easy peasy drop off, and then head over to the Target to complete those other 2 shops. We shopped for those 2 Shipt orders, headed over there right now. It is a pretty good damn day. Now I'm dropping off those previous orders and then boom, got these 2 orders. This is where it starts to get a little freaky, okay? You gotta keep up with me. So I got dropped off those 2 that you're seeing there, got the 2 that I just showed right now, okay? I'm headed over to the Target, thinking it's gonna be a little innocent, little, 2 or 3 person shop, have a good old time, which it was. I did have a good old time. But then as I was leaving, okay, this is where it starts to get a little freaky. I got another 3 orders, as you're seeing here. But then as I'm going to drop off the previous 3 orders that I just shopped, that I'm showing on the video, okay, I ended up getting a DoorDash and a UberEats that were going in the same direction. And it also happened to be the direction of the last Shipt drop off. So I was able to drop off 2 of the Shipt orders, claim these 2 offers, and then as I'm headed up, because you see on the map they're in the same area, and then I dropped off those 2 food offers and then the 3rd Shipt order. And then that's when I headed back to the Target after that to complete the ones that I got as I was leaving. So as you guys saw, I had those UberEats orders, and then I got a DoorDash that was taking me right up to one of the UberEats drop-offs that's also close to one of the previous Shipt drop-offs. And so as I'm headed up there right now, I'm deciding and I'm figuring out how I'm going to plan this next Shipt trip, which has 3 shops. So I'm showing you on the screen here, but I just go through the list, I add them all to a list, and then I decide which order is the biggest, and then I put the initial next to that area on this little text thread here, and then I put in the foot route, you know, of which aisles I'm gonna hit first. So that way when you get in the store, you already know who's going in what part of the cart, where you're walking, and so to optimize the speed. So there's just a little tip. So this is the calm of the storm, okay? We finally figured out Da Vinci's code to stack the DoorDash and the UberEats and the Shipt drop-offs, dropped the Shipt drop-offs, got that done, and then I got this one from another location. And as I'm shopping in the Target, okay, I got this Cold Stone order, which was right next door. So I was able to grab it at, you know, and finish the shop, drop off the DoorDash, and then drop off the final Shipt order, which also granted me a $60 bonus. That's huge. And I got a $5.41 tip load in from a previous day as well. Now if you're wondering, hey guy, I thought that said 388. Why does it say 376? Long story short, I spent hours trying to figure out exactly how much I made and why the screenshots didn't match up and everything. But after hours, I ended up with a $10.81 discrepancy. So I do sincerely apologize about that, but the numbers are accurate as you've seen here, showing throughout the video. Ended up with an hourly rate of $41.80 in 9 hours, making $376 with a dollar to mile ratio of $3.13 a mile. You want to aim for at least $2.50 per mile. And that's how today went. I hope you guys really enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys very shortly in the next one.